So guys, welcome back once again. If you're new to this channel, do well to like this channel videos, share this channel videos, always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that you won't be missing any trending update about Nnamdi Kanu, as all what you'll be getting here are verified, legit and trending updates happening about Nnamdi Kanu. So guys, 5 US-based lawyers have now shown strong support and they now back ICC decision on sentencing Omotosho. They now back the judgment that was rendered to Omotosho by the ICC. They are now in full support because they have emphasized on the issue, the stance that Omotosho had no power to try Nnamdi Kanu under a repeal law. It's never been done anyway. He had no right. Because if he felt that what he did was right, why didn't he reply when the young man was asking him to show him the law on which he's training from? You cannot try a man under a repeal law. In 2022, the appeal court ordered that no other court has the power and jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu, but Omotosho still broke that rule and had to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment for several terrorism-related count charges that we know nothing about. That we know that Nnamdi Kanu is not even guilty of anyone. Nnamdi Kanu is an innocent man. Nigeria is becoming a country of particular concern, and insecurity and the decline of Christians in Nigeria is becoming allowing day by day. But yet, all what they focus on is Nnamdi Kanu. They don't look for how they could fix up the insecurity and the mess going on here. All what they could do is to talk very boldly and confident. Once they reach Nnamdi Kanu's case, they show their power. God will definitely judge them, because you cannot try an innocent man, a God-fearing man, and think you go scot-free. They will face the punishment. Because you can remember in a video that was posted, you can see where Nnamdi Kanu caused them while living. Nnamdi Kanu told them, God will punish you now and forever. This was his statement he was telling Justice James Omotosho of the Federal Court. Because Nnamdi Kanu knew exactly what that particular man has done to him. He has frustrated him so much. Well, without wasting much of your time, there are several video clips that will be displayed on the screen, and when we are back, we will know exactly what the US-based lawyers had to say concerning the ICC decision on Omotosho.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, please?
My name is Blessing Ijama.
Why are you here in Sokoto?
I am here to visit Nnamdi Kanu, prisoner of conscience at Sokoto prisons.
So did you see him?
I did see him the first day when I arrived. Barely 20 minutes after they allowed me in, we were asked to leave. Fortunately, there were 2 other Americans there visiting him. I mean, Americans of Igbo descent. One of them is Evans Nwankwo, the chairman of Ambassadors for Self-Determination. Another person, Dr. Sylvester Onya, was the president for Americans, veterans of Igbo descent. So they were there. They got there about an hour before me, and they had fun with Onyendu. I was very pleased to hug Onyendu for real life. Onyendu is alive and well, in high spirits. Although the environment is not very conducive, but he's telling us to be patient, that he will be okay. He is a prisoner, but he's telling us to be patient. So that's to show you that he's not only interested in himself, but in all of us. So the next day, he invited me to come the next morning. When we got there the next morning, myself and the 2 gentlemen, Dr. Sly and Evans Nwankwo, were there. But surprisingly, we met at the gate the comptroller of prisons, and they told us that we were not allowed to go in today. They didn't give us any reason, but he is supposed to use his discretion to allow us in. However, he insisted that we were not going in. It took somebody like my brother Fineboy to make phone calls to different zones, even FCT, for them to allow us to go in. However, by the time the calls were completed, Dr. Sly and Evans Wanko had already left. So I was able to go back the second time. And today again, this morning, I was able to go because my flight that is scheduled for 4 o'clock, I'm hearing now that is cancelled. But I will find a way to get out of here. They would.
Did you know that Nnamdi Kanu actually saw today coming? He saw today years ago. He knew that only Donald Trump will be the end of these people's jihadist agenda. For some of you that haven't seen this video or this audio, watch this video.
I want to tell you that the agreement between the British and the Fulani has collapsed. And the only person that collapsed it is Trump. I want the world to understand this.
Jesus. Who is this man called Nnamdi Kanu? Hey! So this is the reason why they are fighting this man tooth and nail, to nail him and to jail him. Hey! Nnamdi Kanu, who are you? Hey!
And the only person that collapsed it is Trump.
Truly, he's another savior. No. I will tell them of one savior, which is Nnamdi Kanu. And when he fought Megoru in this continent, in this world, in this space, in this country, in this Biafra land, that Nnamdi Kanu didn't see it before they happened. Even this current breeze they blow now around this thing they declare on Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu saw it. He said only Donald Trump is the only person that will stop these people's agenda. Listen to the video again.
I want to tell you that the agreement between the British and the Fulani has collapsed. And the only person that collapsed it is Trump.
Of a truth, if we miss this opportunity, that will be all for us. Nibo, if you people allow anything to happen to Nnamdi Kanu for 200 years plus, I get our blood, because God has given us everything we need in this man. Hey! Wana, are you seeing what I'm seeing? He foresaw even this one. You know, there was a time Nnamdi Kanu's video about this Fulani's headmen we are trending. The videos were trending heavily about 3-4 months ago. A Mechakwada one wega, and then Fulani headsmen swinged into action. After that one, then this particular one again. This voice note alone says it all. This voice note alone, God knew why he brought back Donald Trump. God knows why he brought back Donald Trump to come and fulfill these prayers of the innocent indigenous people. Anyways, guys, before we go further with this update, and before I play you guys another video you guys watching, the latest update in the 3rd day of November 2025, the DSS, the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu, Bo Emmanuel Kanu, he went to actually arrange some document for Nnamdi Kanu's court sitting that will hold tomorrow. The 4th of November 2025, Nnamdi Kanu will reappear in a court. James Omotosho will be and conclude on this matter. So Emmanuel Kanu Garkoje process here some document for Nnamdi Kanu. Detained him for some hours, but they later released him. This update was coming from Nnamdi Kanu's sister's handle. I saw this update there, and this was the update. I saw this update there that was dropped about an hour ago when Emmanuel Kanu was detained and when he was actually released. She actually posted it for us to actually get the information. So tomorrow will be the 4th. Nnamdi Kanu game appear in a court. Considering all these things that is happening now, the movement concerning this case will take another new dimension. It's best for Omotosho to do the needful, call off this case and free Nnamdi Kanu.
So guys, welcome back once again. I believe we've watched those videos that was just displayed on your screen. Like I promised that when we are back, we'll be getting into full details to know exactly what the US lawyer had to say for the ICC punishing Omotosho. Now, let's read. A group of 5 US-based legal experts has expressed strong support for the position taken by the International Criminal Court (ICC) regarding the judgment associated with Justice Omotosho, emphasizing that the stance taken by the ICC reinforces the central pillars of international justice and judicial accountability. The lawyers, consisting of human rights attorneys, professors of international law, and practitioners with experience in federal litigation, argue that the ICC serves as an essential mechanism for safeguarding the rule of law abuse. According to them, the court's involvement in matters touching on judicial conduct and accountability highlights the global expectation that those who administer justice must themselves act within the bounds of law and established standards. In their collective commentary, the lawyers stressed that no judicial office, regardless of rank or influence, should be immune from scrutiny where allegations of rights violations or procedural injustice arise. They explained that the ICC's posture serves as a reminder that justice does not end with national constitutions and that international oversight exists to ensure fairness where local systems may be questioned or contested. One of the lawyers noted that the situation surrounding Omotosho's judgment underscores the broader tension between power and accountability, argued that when judicial actions generate controversy or raise human rights concerns, international legal institutions have a legitimate role in reviewing standards and upholding global norms. Another highlighted that respect for due process and fair hearing is a universal legal principle not limited by geography or politics. The group also emphasized that the ICC's engagement should not be misunderstood as interference in domestic matters, but rather as part of a cooperative global legal architecture aimed at protecting citizens and strengthening public trust in justice systems. They maintain that when local judgments appear inconsistent with fundamental rights, international review is not only lawful but necessary. Furthermore, the lawyers asserted that continued support for the ICC reinforces a culture where victims are heard, judicial power is balanced by oversight, and the integrity of courts is preserved. They encourage dialogue between national judiciaries and international bodies to ensure that future disputes are addressed transparently and in accordance with accepted legal standards. In conclusion, the approval expressed by these 5 US legal professionals reflects a growing recognition that justice today operates with an interconnected global framework. The backing of the ICC's position on Omotosho's judgment signals support for accountability, human rights, and the principle that law must remain above individual power. Yes, they have just spoken the truth. So guys, I would love to have your take on this. Do well to tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that you won't be missing any trending update about Nnamdi Kanu.